Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to redefine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will be free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you're the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 I don't give a fuck.
Got it now? There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So ever since the thing happened with Charlie, I've been waiting for the shoes to drop, the things to happen that mere mortals such as myself, could we just don't know how these things are going to go, and certainly. It's just one of those things. And so today I get an email. I'm going to show the email in just 1 second. I get an email from the venue that I have booked. I've got the deposit down. We've got everything lined up. Everything is good. And I'm going to just put this up here so you can all see it. In just 1 second. This is what I got moments ago. Probably an hour ago, actually, because I've already solved the problem. But, it's important to realize that while that there are people out there that have sensitivities, I got this email, as you can see, 11:44 a.m. my local time. It is currently 12:53. So about an hour ago, I get this email. I'll read it. Hi, me. I'm so genuinely sorry, but we won't be able to host your event on the original date after all. One of our most VIP clients has shifted a 3-week facility lockout into November, and unfortunately, it makes us impossible for us to accommodate during that time. Truly wish there was a way around this. I'd be more than happy to connect you with other recording studios similar to ours that could take great care of you. Please let me know if referrals would be helpful. I'd be glad to assist however I can. Thank you for understanding. And again, my sincere apologies for this change. Warmly, and her name. This was unexpected. It was unexpected. and it's annoying. However, I have already solved the problem. I understand that there's a lot of people right now, especially corporate people, that are reconsidering the political sphere, the people like us that want to have debates, want to talk. Then we're getting pushback here, there, and everywhere. This is the space that we'll be renting. I'm going to seal the deal tomorrow. I may not be able to go to midnight. We may only be able to go to 8 or 10 p.m. We'll find out in the morning. But it is locked in. It actually saves me a little bit of money. But this is the new venue. This was the original venue that I wanted. It's in my opinion more me, which is what I prefer anyway. It's a great venue. It's going to be awesome. It's not what I wanted. It's not, what I had, really wanted everyone to be a part of. It's not, what I had, and it's not what my vision had become. But it is rad. It's super cool. And, yeah, but locked this down moments ago. And, well, guys, again, not unexpected. I was kind of wondering, right? Because nobody, it's, when I talked to them last week, everything was great. I'm assuming that between last week and now, they've had a lot of meetings corporately, because it is a corporation that I'm dealing with. I prefer, honestly, to deal with corporations. But I'm pretty pissed overall. They refunded my deposit. What can I do? There's not a whole lot. It's certainly very disappointing. I did make them very much aware that, these are debaters. We debate in the political sphere. I didn't hide anything. But in light of last week's tragedy, I think that they consider it a liability. I don't blame them. I might myself. On the other side of it, I'm pretty upset about it. I'm less upset about it now. I was really upset about an hour ago. So we're gonna do a little bit of changing of plans, as far as, we won't have 2 studios. We now have 1 studio. It is a really cool space. We have a lot more room for people to talk, chat, hang out. That'll probably be appreciated. There'll be a few small changes. But certainly it's aggravating. It's aggravating. I was very open and upfront, and they were okay with everything until they weren't. Now, it could very well be that they had a VIP client of theirs shift a 3-week lockout into November. That's probably a very real thing. But I already had a deposit in place. So I understand business is business. But then again, there may be more to it. It's just the timing is very suspect to me. Everything was great last week. I guess about this time last week I spoke. Yeah. Anyway. that's where we're at. That's what's happened. It is a minor change. This venue was my first choice. I don't know. Somehow we fell through the cracks. I emailed him again this morning and said, "Hey, man, getting kind of, I kind of really want this venue. I kind of need it." And he said, "Man, I don't know how you fell through the cracks, but we'll make it happen." It is disappointing in the other venue, the other venue fell through, but that's okay. It's okay. I will. I'll be making the changes available, Sarah, to you tomorrow afternoon. After I've got to meet with a fellow in person. We're going to lock everything down. I'm going to get a sign, and we're going to sign a contract right then and there, and lock everything in place, and go over some of the house rules, and I'm going to see if I can push him to let us have it to midnight. I really would like to be there, 10 to midnight, but we'll see. Small changes. It's a different venue, but again, I can't do anything about it. Is what it is. So for those of you just coming in, the venue that I had booked sent me an email today saying that they can no longer accommodate me. They're very sorry about that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm pretty happy on the one side, pretty aggravated on the other. I wanted to let everybody know as soon as I possibly could. I actually was going to come out here originally and just make the announcement that I was going to find a place, but as I was checking to make sure that my refund had come through, I just fired off a quick email to the fellow with this venue and said, "Hey man, I really could use your help. I need it." And he's like, "I will be happy to work with you. Be happy." So that's where we're at. You're welcome to make any comments. Burn up my Discord if you want. It's okay. This is a great venue. It is the venue that I originally wanted. But, the other venue would have been great too. Alternative of this one, if something happens tomorrow, I have another venue that it's literally 3 times the money, but I'll make it happen one way or the other. Obviously in the current environment, things like this are going to probably happen. Things are, we're going to have venues that cancel. We're going to have venues that see too much liability in what we do to host us. And they're not gonna want to do this, at least short term, which I don't understand. I mean, we're civilized people in engaging in civilized debate. Somewhat civilized. At any rate, this is the venue. Yeah, right. Imagine fearing a group of nerds. I don't think they're afraid of us. I think they're afraid of an incident happening. I think that corporately they've chosen to not take that risk. If I had to guess, I don't know that for certain. Obviously they're not going to tell me. If they tell me, so here's the thing. Corporately, the reason that I believe that this is honestly because of what happened last week with Charlie Kirk, and it's the timing of it. first of all, because it's they probably took the end of last week, Friday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, or Tuesday anyway. They probably took that time to have a discussion about this event, and they decided that from a corporate point of view, the liability is too great. I can't disagree with that. I mean, I do disagree with it, but I can't disagree with their reasoning. And so it took them a few days to get around to it. They sent me the email. I'll put the email back up. There's the email that I was sent. And it is what it is. If they had told me, if the email instead, if it didn't read that a VIP client had moved an already booked lockout reservation into that period of time, if that had not happened, if they had said, hey, we just don't want to host your event because we're concerned about what you're doing, well, that opens them up to legal liability. Especially since we already had a deposit in place. This is a corporate move, so that I can't really say anything about it. They've already refunded me my money, or the deposit at least, and they wanted to make it clean and easy, and apparently they have a very competent corporate officers, and this is exactly the way you do this when you want to say, I think there's too much liability, and I don't agree, and I don't want to take that risk or the hassle. And this is how you do that right here. It's perfect. But that's okay. Again, I have the alternative venue. If you guys didn't see it, I'll roll through the pictures again. This is obviously an open area. There are couches, there are chairs. It's actually a pretty nice little venue. We got an outside stuff going on. It's pretty chill, pretty decent location. There are some different rules on this one. We'll go over those as time gets closer. This is much more of an event sort of venue. It's an old mercantile. They used to sell goods out of it, Tuna Bug. A mercantile. It's been revamped into a recording studio or jam session place. So that's what's up, guys. I do apologize. I wanted to let everybody know as soon as I knew, and then of course, once I got it fixed, we got it fixed. We're going to be okay. So nothing really changes except the address of the place. That only affects me and a couple of other people, to be honest with you. Again, I understand why. I understand why Electric decided not to continue forward. If in fact that's what they did, could it be that they just had a client shift? Sure, absolutely, could be. But this is what needed to be done as quickly as I could. I don't like surprises, and I certainly don't enjoy giving you guys surprises. And so, it's going to be a cool venue. We're going to have a great time, and it's going to be at a great event. it is what it is. We muddle through, we push through, and we conquer. Yeah, well, I don't think anybody would be mad at me for sure. I'm just upset because when I make the reason that I do things the way I do them so far out is because things happen, right? Like things happen. I can't guarantee what happens tomorrow, but if I do my job and I schedule things out far enough ahead, there's no surprises. And when things happen like this, they can be dealt with, and we don't really shift anything, right? It's not much further a drive. It's still kind of in that same area. It's still a pretty decently secure location. It's all the motorcycles and everything are stay, so it's got great backgrounds for people to stream in front of if they want to. So everything about this is the original venue that I wanted. This is the first one I told Sarah about. This is the first one I showed Rob Knorr. This again, the biggest apparently the guy wasn't getting his email for a week and or 2 weeks or whatever it was, and so it wasn't until today when I emailed him that he actually got the email and he responded in minutes. It's almost like it was planned. But at any rate, guys, I'm going to jump off. I've got to go shower. I literally was working out. I finished my workout, checked my phone, and I was like, shit, I got to take care of this shit. So I'm going to go get a shower, take care of some things. I'm going to go hit some golf balls or something, and I will see you guys tonight at the regularly scheduled time. It's Wednesday night. Normally I have a guest, no guest tonight. Don't really know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do a panel. Maybe we'll do some other stuff. But yeah, Tootie Bug, I mean, for sure, it does seem almost planned. It's almost like it was God's will. This was my first choice for the venue. The other venue was in my mind a little bit better, but I still really like this. I mean, this right here is me, right? The guitars on the wall, the motorcycles. That's me. That's just me. That's my style. And look, Andrew Wilson belongs in this venue. Just look at it. This is Andrew too. I don't know that he's a big motorcycle guy. So we're going to have fun, guys. I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to go check it out. I'll make sure everything's right and tight, and we'll get this locked in. And but I want to let everybody know as soon as I knew. Again, the email was sent. Let's pop that back up on the stream. The email was sent. You can see right here at 11:44 a.m. and I started the stream at 11:50 a.m. because I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back. I'm going to go shower. So I don't stink. Maybe I'll go hit some golf balls before I do that. I don't know. But I'll see you guys at the regularly scheduled time, 8 o'clock tonight. Tell your friends, bring a buddy, and be cool. Be cool, guys. Be cool.